We have got to talk about the worst ammo I've ever used in my life. Now, I want to make something crystal clear. This video is not to just bitch about ammo. This video is not necessarily meant to just trash talk someone and throw them under the bus. This video is an attempt to keep companies honest. This video is an attempt to make sure that people who can do better actually do better if they're going to stay in business. Now, many years ago, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I saw Grand Thumb was sponsored by Freedom Munitions. And he was sponsored by them for a while, and he would talk about them in videos, and I had never bought any Freedom Munitions. And then after a while, he just stopped being sponsored by them, and I didn't think much of it. I just assumed that, sponsors part ways. I have another big YouTube channel based on music production. I have sponsors on the channel, and sometimes sponsors you part ways with sponsors, and it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. Well, fast forward to maybe 8 months ago, I was getting ready to buy some ammo, and I was just like, I wonder what's the cheapest ammo I can find. Target ammo, range ammo. And I started looking around, and I landed on Freedom Munitions website, and it wasn't the cheapest ammo I could find, but it was definitely on the affordable end, and they were all full metal jackets, 9mm. And I just thought, how bad could it be? Like, I'm just target shooting. I'm just running drills. I'm just doing bill drills. How bad could it be? Well, this is how bad it can be. Now, I'm not the kind of person that would even consider making a video like this without a whole bunch of things happening. So let me walk you through it. First and foremost, I bought 2 orders of ammo from Freedom Munitions. Now, I don't know how you buy ammo or how you go through your ammo, but I'm just kind of always buying ammo, and then I'm always shooting the oldest stuff that I got. So it is not uncommon at all for me to be shooting ammo that I've had in my possession for a year, maybe year and a half. Like, that's really, really common for me personally. So I had 2 orders from Freedom Munitions. One was 8 or 9 months ago, and one was somewhere around 6 months ago, and I have finally just gotten around to shoot it. And I go to the range. This was not the first range trip that this had happened. The range trip before this, the exact same thing happened. So 2 range trips, nearly 800 rounds of ammo I went through in 2 range trips. And I was averaging a failure to fire of about 1 round every 5 rounds, which is like, infuriating. Infuriating because I'm not just plinking when I go to the range, I'm running drills. I'm trying to train. And so I figured that I would film some of this as proof, because most of the way through the second range day, I was like, I need some documentation that this is happening, because I'm going to reach out to Freedom Munitions and just see what happens. So here is all the rounds that came from, I don't know, like 2 boxes or 2.5 boxes of ammo. This is how many rounds did not fire. Now, this was on multiple firearms. Some of them were not even modified whatsoever. And one of them was from my Glock 19 here, who I have shot thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds through this gun with basically 0 issues. And even this perfectly reliable Glock 19 was failing to fire about 1 in every 5. So I decided I would come home and I took pictures, took the video that you just saw rolled over the top here, and I would send Freedom Munitions a message. And the purpose of my message was, 1, to find out if this is a common problem. Is this a problem that exists with all of your ammo? And then secondly, is there anything that you could do for me? Because I had ordered 1,000 rounds. I have shot through nearly 800 rounds of it, and I have not been able to fire I'd have to do the math. 100 rounds, 150 rounds, that's kind of crazy. And so I had no intent of making a kind of a stink about this or making a video about it, but I sent Freedom Munitions a message. And to their credit, they replied very quickly. And they said that they sent me a form to fill out that had a bunch of questions. What kind of ammo was it? What were the order numbers and the batch numbers on the ammo? When did I order it? What kind of firearms was it fired through? It was a very thorough questionnaire, which is great. Now, 2 of the questions were, 1, when did you order this ammo? And 2, what was your order number? Now, I don't know how you guys are, but I'm not exactly in the habit of keeping my order numbers from ammo purchases from a year ago. Maybe that needs to change. Maybe I need to start keeping that stuff. But they had my name, they had my batch info and the batch of ammo that it came from. I feel like they should probably be able to look that up. They have my name, they're selling ammunition. They certainly are keeping records of the ammo that I personally bought, and they have the batch numbers from the label right here. So it seems a little suspicious to me, but they said that 1, they would not process any requests, any refunds, or any replacement ammo without my order number. And 2, I held up 3, and 2, they would not replace any ammo that was older than 90 days. Now, we're gonna get onto that here in a second because I'm not sure if that's fair or not. However, the thing that they would not address, and I asked them twice, is if this is a problem that commonly happens with their ammunition. And they ignored the fact that I asked that question in all of our email correspondence, which leads me to believe this is a Welcome to Freedom Munitions problem. Now, I don't really know how long is fair to replace ammo. I don't know if 90 days seems reasonable to me. I know that I almost never shoot ammo within 90 days of purchasing it because I'm always buying and I'm always shooting, but I'm always shooting the oldest stuff that I have. That's a year, maybe year and a half old. That's kind of about, I try to keep around a year or a year and a half worth of ammo on hand for every single caliber that I shoot. And I feel like I know a lot of people that operate the same way. And so if coming from that perspective, I feel like 90 days is insane. Like, who even shoots ammo within 90 days? And then looking at it from their end, I get it because you can't have an indefinite number on it. You have no control over how people stored ammo. If they left it out in the rain on their back porch, then obviously you might have some problems after 90 days. Like, I get it from a business perspective. You just can't have an open-ended return policy or replacement refund policy. I get it. I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts, but here's the point of this video. The point of this video is to just say, Freedom Munitions, do better. Make better ammo. That's all I want. I don't really care about the refund. I don't really care about the replacement of ammo. Just make better ammo. And that's what I really want. Because I will personally never be buying Freedom Munitions ammo again. It's a waste of money, in my opinion. I'm not telling you guys not to buy it, but I personally will not be buying it. Because there is nothing worse than trying to run a drill and 1 out of every 5 rounds, sometimes 1 out of every 3 rounds doesn't fire, and it has nothing to do with your firearm, which firearm you're using, or anything else. That's my little story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Colt__Daniel. I'll put a link down below. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.